All right, hey everyone, welcome to the Game 30 recap here on Frozen Oil. Welcome to the studio, Wayner. It's been a while, man.
Absolutely, yeah.
Great to have you here. And man, you came with a bag of goodies with you. These are nice. Frozen Oil hats.
I like that. I got some shirts in the bag too. So
Nice.
We'll go through those later.
We'll be giving some of those away. This episode is going to be another difficult one to get through because our beloved Oilers,
Damn Sabres, man. They just get us.
they have to always get us excited. I've been saying this for a year and a half of doing this channel. They are the most roller coaster of emotions for their fans of a team. Not just in hockey, but in professional sports. You watch sports, I watch sports. There's no team that can compare to the emotional swings that the Edmonton Oilers give you. And in this game, if you were sleeping under a rock, McDavid ties it with less than a second left in the third period. They were down 3-0 before the first period even started.
Yeah.
And in overtime, they don't even touch the puck, and there is a gigantic miscue on defense, and the Oilers, just like that, the game is done.
Game done.
Yeah. So, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You could go first, but
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I guess the general thoughts on the game is we started way too late. We woke up in the third, obviously, and we played a hell of a third period. If we could play every period like that, that'd be fantastic. Obviously, that's not realistic to ask out of any team, but you just can't start off like you're still playing an NHL team. Right? You can't start off half asleep and let the other team dictate the game to you, right? Especially a team that played the night before. We should have been the one that jumped all over them,
100%.
Well rested and got the leg up on a team that played the night before. It should have been tired, but it looked like the opposite. So I guess if you want to look at it positively, they did come back in the third to at least gain a point out of that debacle, but for whatever reason, it's just the Sabres. They got our number. I don't know what it is. Every time I see, like we kind of talked about it on the last show. Like,
Yeah, so for me, I was not as upset as a lot of the fans were. I mean, we're going to go to X here in a bit, and there's a lot of chatter out there. But for me personally, I was very happy that the Oilers got a point because of how tight the race is for this wild card spot that we're fighting for right now. We're holding on to a wild card spot by getting that point. But I mean, they got to string some wins together. It would have been really upsetting if we came out of that game losing, 3-0, 3-1, 3-2. So it was nice to get the point. And
are you looking at it glass half full?
I'm
for
looking
once?
at it glass half full because
it's a new race.
This season is bad. This is a bad season, and we're missing too many guys, and we're missing Roslovic and Wallman. They go into this game off of a 2-game win streak. I don't know how many goals they scored in the 2 games before. They just looked like
15.
a powerhouse team, and then they come to this game, like you said, first 2 periods, they don't show up. But I'm just happy they got a point. It sucks that they lost in overtime. I mean, when you have the top 3 players on any team on the ice, it can go either way, in my opinion, on 3-on-3 overtime. It's unfortunate there was a miscue. It's unfortunate for us, the fans, especially the ones that were in attendance, to go from such a high of tying that game with 1 second left. But it is what it is. We got a point, and we got to move on to the next game. But the thing for me, Wayner, is we need to string 4 or 5 wins together to get out of this bottom of the Western Conference fight for these wild card
We
spots.
shouldn't be battling for a wild card.
No.
We should be battling for the division.
Yeah, Chicago's a point behind us. 2 points behind us. San Jose is there. And those teams obviously are young and up and coming teams. Look at where Anaheim is at the top of the division. But it just gets really, really hard when you get halfway. This is the game 30 recap. So another 11 games, we're halfway through the season.
Yeah.
If we don't put together a 4-5 game win streak in this next 11 games,
we could find ourselves out of the playoff.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I am trying to look at it.
What are we doing about Bouchard's giveaways? How do we treat this?
Well, if
you just chalk it up to, you know what, he's nervous, new contract. Honestly, what gives? How does this keep happening?
I've tried to do an analysis of Bouchard's just mental game, and it's I think he excels in the playoffs because he doesn't feel the increased magnitude of what the playoffs is. He goes into every game just like, for example, yesterday's game.
Mm-hmm.
So when he gets to the playoffs, all those other players that are nervous because it's the playoffs, to him it doesn't matter. And I think that's what gives him an edge. Is the fact that he doesn't feel extra pressure. Just everything is the same to him. But unfortunately, with that everything is the same feeling, those defensive lapses are part of the package. So I said I'm not going to get mad at Evan Bouchard this year. I predicted him to get 100 points this year, just as you predicted the Oilers to win the division. And we're probably both going to be wrong on those predictions. But for what we have, what are we going to do? Are we going to trade Evan Bouchard? What are we going to get for him? So to me, we're stuck with him. And the offensive side is unreal.
We're happy to be. I guess overall, we should be happy. We should say we're happy to be stuck with him. But it's just it went to overtime. I mean, that was the difference in the game. He gave up that. Technically, right? He gave up that one goal. That's the difference.
And it wasn't just that. He gave up another goal behind the net.
Yeah.
So I mean, he had a bad game, but before this game, he was playing good. So to me, it comes with the territory. We can't keep getting mad.
So you're on the side of you just live with it and then just count him.
To me,
you judge him in the playoffs, which has so far been going well for him.
I feel that the Edmonton Oilers with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl on their team should be an offensive juggernaut team, which means that you could give up 2 to 3 gaffes in a game and still be able to win that game. Whether it's Bouchard, whether it's whoever's in net, it doesn't matter. If we should be scoring 4 to 5 goals a game. The problem is we did not build the team in the offseason around getting 4 to 5 goals a game. We lost all of our grit, and that's why we're in this position right now. So I think Oilers management is just holding on till we get to the trade deadline area. Hopefully we're in a playoff spot, and that's when they'll make moves. But right now, it is what it is. And I mean, we're not going to keep waiting for something to happen that's not going to happen. We're 30 games into the season. They have not made any changes. They have not made any trades. So I just think that this is kind of where we are, and hope to God that they can hang on from now till the trade deadline.
Okay.
And see where things are then. That's my opinion.
All right. I just wanted your thoughts on the
because
this has come up. This is a few times now. On this, right?
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
But okay. Where do you want to go from here?
Did you mention you had a trade proposal? Did you want to talk about that?
Would you? How would you enter to? What do you think?
Well, ask our viewers. Ask our over 1,000 subscribers what they think.
Everybody knows that Quinn Hughes is possibly available. More than likely, he is available. Everybody also knows that he wants to play with his brothers. I mean, that's no secret. He wants to, I believe, end up in New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
But he's not an unrestricted free agent for a year and a half now, right? So teams that are looking and are interested and have the package they could put together to even get a Quinn Hughes, other than New Jersey, would get him for at least his next year and a half, correct?
Correct.
Okay. How do you feel about a Bouchard for a Quinn Hughes swap? I mean, we will probably even have to add to it, right? But just you're only getting limited Quinn Hughes. I don't like the money and all that. We would save money for the next 2 years, a couple $1 million. And again, trading within the division, not sure if Vancouver would even entertain that. I'm not sure, how it would look on both sides. But just, if everything else worked out.
So you feel
losing the extra years of Bouchard under contract might be worth getting, even though Bouchard in the playoffs has been no problem. But I'd be tempted to give it a try.
So you're saying an Oilers roster with Quinn Hughes going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Sans Bouchard has a better chance at winning the Stanley Cup.
I don't know about better.
That's why you're making that trade.
Well, I would say. Well, then, yeah. I guess I would say. I guess I would say. Well, no, nothing else off the roster. If they wanted, if we had to add, it would be a pick or maybe like a prospect or whatever.
Yeah.
But nothing crazy off the roster on top. But I guess I would feel more comfortable with our defensive play, not necessarily offense, because Bouchard can put up the numbers, just like Hughes can. But our defensive play, I guess I'd feel a little bit more secure about that. And then in these tight games, which battling for the division and playoff games are usually closer. You can't have these gaffes. You can't. And if Bouchard, for whatever reason, is just having a bad year, well, that's another year off of, as you say, McDavid's prime, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I was just thinking about it. I just thrown it out there. I thought I'd bring it.
I personally think we need way more than Bouchard to get. That's me.
I'm not saying we don't need to
There's
add
going to be
to
Bouchard
the forward group as well. I'm just saying as far as scenario.
To make that trade happen.
Yeah.
I personally think Quinn Hughes' value is way more than Evan Bouchard.
Even though we'd only have him for a year and a half?
Even if we had him for a year and a half, Quinn Hughes' value
So how much more do you think?
is way higher. The other problem I have with that is, let's say we did that. Let's say they agreed to that trade, right? I mean, Evan Bouchard's third in NHL defenseman in scoring right now.
Good
it's
for
not
him.
like he's...
Good for him.
It's not like this is a ridiculous, request, right? I mean, they let go of JT Miller for nothing, basically, when they traded him to the Rangers, right? So, I mean, stuff happens, but I just think that you're giving up a right-handed shot for a left-handed guy, and then we get back into the same situation that we're in right now. Oh, our left side is stacked, but we have no right-handed guys.
I don't care. I don't care about any of that.
I know you don't care about that.
I want the best players possible on our team for our playoff runs.
I think you'd have to get what the Oilers need is someone like Quinn Hughes, a somewhat of a superstar on defense, but keep the defense we have.
Sure,
that's what the Oilers need.
I'm telling you, off the roster, it would only be Bouchard.
I think that's. But again, I think that can't. It just isn't
not real. I know it's pie in the sky stuff here. Like, this isn't realistic.
I know.
And the odds of this happening, and Vancouver agreeing, and all parties agreeing, and it's very unlikely. But hey, part of our job. Like, we're discussing it, right?
It's
I'm
crazy
sure every
that
team wants them.
Yeah, it's crazy that he's like the Canucks are in this situation because that's.
Well,
he's their future. He's their captain, and that's like. Nuts.
But they're in this situation because he's clearly telling them, "I'm most likely not staying," and they're not winning. Yeah. So even they're not using him for playoff runs. So on their side of things, they're looking at it like, well, we might as well get as much as we can for him. So in a way, you can't blame them. He'll never be. He's got more value now, given the fact that teams who would be trading for him would have two playoff runs at him, right? So who are those teams that are legitimate contenders that would have 2 playoff runs? Oilers are one of those teams.
Yeah.
So, I mean, any team in our situation is definitely, I mean, if the GMs are doing their job, are giving Jim Rutherford a call in Vancouver and saying, hey, what would it take? I'm just saying, if I was the Oilers GM, I would absolutely make that call and say, how would this look? Would you even entertain it, given the fact that we're in your division? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd rather have Quinn Hughes than Evan Bouchard going into the playoffs. Despite Evan Bouchard's success in the playoffs, I at this point I rather would, and I'd rather have him for 2 runs, even though Bouchard is on contract for 4. Like I would still rather have Quinn Hughes.
You're right. I'm not disagreeing with you. All I'm saying is when you get to like those tier 1 players, which Quinn Hughes is a tier 1 player.
Yeah.
The only way the Oilers, because of the fact that Ken Holland absolutely depleted our system and traded away most of our draft picks, we're not in a position to grab a tier 1 player without giving up one of our tier 1 players, and that's Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, and they're not going to do that.
No.
So we're stuck.
God, no.
I feel like we're stuck.
Evan
Anyways,
Bouchard plus a pick, I think, does it. It's not like Evan Bouchard has no value out there.
But I just don't think Vancouver would do that.
Sure, they might not.
That's it.
But would you do it if they said yes?
Would I trade Bouchard
I'm throwing it out. Yeah. No. Evan Bouchard
for Quinn Hughes straight up with a pick?
Definitely. Well, straight up.
Not just Bouchard from our roster and nobody else?
Yes.
Yeah. I think 99% of people would do that.
Even though you get them for half the time.
Yeah. I think 99% of people would do that.
Good.
So
it's out there. It's thrown out to you, man. Look, we're helping you do your job. Throw it out there if you haven't already.
All right. So our luck, he'll probably end up in Florida. So anyways, enough of that chat here. We're definitely going to have to edit that part down. Let's go on to Twitter X here.
We're just talking.
And you can follow us on Twitter X. We have surpassed 1,000 followers on Twitter X. Shout out producer Sam, who handles the Twitter X.
Sammy.
And also, if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. We are hopefully going to be at 1,100 subscribers. We're kind of at a little bit of a lull here, but I think Oiler fans have. And we noticed this from the analytics. There's a little bit of fatigue from Oiler fans. I mean, it's tough. Last couple of years, you can only watch so much, but we're trying to bring you a perspective from the fans and what you talk about at the water cooler every day. So hope you're enjoying it. And let's head on over to Twitter X. I got to stop calling it Twitter. But we're going to head on over to X and see what's going on here. So here is the blown play from Spittin' Chicklets. Alex Tuck rips the Oilers' hearts out in the first minute of OT. And I mean,
great play by McLeod. That's all Ryan McLeod.
Ryan McLeod, former Oiler.
Sabres it over.
But what everybody wants to really talk about is this kind of misread. So whose fault is it? Is it McDavid's or is it Bouchard's?
Well,
right?
Well,
like right here, both players have their back to the point man, right?
There's 3 guys covering 2.
So he's moving in. They don't even notice him.
Gets into the open
because McDavid thinks this is his man, right here.
Okay.
At the point. So Bouchard should technically be going here, but he's also worried that he's behind this man. So I mean, again, when it's 3-on-3, it's tough to play like a structured kind of thing.
Sure.
And it was just bad luck and a great pass from former Oiler Ryan McLeod. So that's what I mean. Like, everybody's so mad, but like, at the end of the day, shit happens, right? Next one from Vintage Oilers. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
I was at this game.
And Omar can win the game.
Yeah.
For the
Remember this?
right here.
The spinorama.
The spin move. The shot. The goal.
Still one of the best shootout goals ever.
I love that goal.
Omar.
There's a lot of people that don't like that goal. They think it's too fancy or
The
whatever.
guts to try and pull that off.
Yeah, and
Like,
that,
what if you did this spin and you fell? That's it. You're on every single blooper reel forever.
yeah.
I mean, just for that alone, I think it deserves some credit. Yeah, okay, it might be flashy or whatever, but so what? It's
I
a
thought it
sport.
was
It's
awesome.
fun. What are
And
we taking everything so serious?
Linus Omark was the O in hope. Do you remember who the H, P, and E was?
I have no idea what you're talking about. But
There used to be a billboard for the Oilers called
Okay.
Hope,
okay,
and the H was Hall, the
Okay.
O was Omark,
okay.
the P was Pjarvi,
Oh God.
and the E was Eberle, and
Oh,
that was
jeez.
what was supposed to
Yeah.
get us back into title contention.
Wow.
Next one. This one's awesome from Jackie B. The Oilers are the biggest roller coaster of a team. With the classic Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. It's over, we're back. It's over, we're back. It's over, we're back. Yeah, just
How about a show that still stands the test of time?
the best.
Like you can still watch that today, and it's hilarious.
I watched episodes this past weekend to be honest with you.
What is?
Did you ever
this?
play Blades of Steel, Wayne?
Wow.
Did you ever play Blades of Steel?
Maybe when I was 5. I
Okay.
don't know.
The Blades of Steel fighting feature was a big deal at the time. This one from 80s Sports and stuff. And
Jesus.
I mean, the game used to stop and go to completely change to a fighting sequence.
God.
So it would stop when a fight gets initiated, and it would just
Video
click
games have
over
coming
to
a
this.
long way. Eh? Look at
Yeah.
the background. Look at
Yeah.
the fans in the background cheering them
Yeah.
on.
When you used to pop this cartridge in, it was one of the first games that would like actually use speech in it,
Yeah.
and it would say Blades of Steel. And
Yeah.
you could push reset.
For
and it
you
would say
kids
the
out
same
there,
thing.
games used to be cartridges. Like we used to have to
Yeah,
pop cartridges.
You didn't download them from the cloud.
Yeah.
Next one from Kyler Mimamoto. The Evan Bouchard discourse has to be the most infuriating thing to watch as a fan of this team. He plays flawless for a month. The team genuinely can't score unless he's on the ice. And when he has 2 bad moments, suddenly he needs to be traded. What do you think of Kyler Mimamoto's tweets there?
Well, he's not wrong. He's obviously I think he's sticking up for him here.
Yeah.
But it's if you want to be considered top tier superstar number 1 defenseman in this league, you can't stand out negatively as much as Evan Bouchard stands out. That's what I'd have to say.
Which is why he's
absolutely
third in scoring and doesn't have.
We
He's
don't-
second for for Canadians,
in scoring.
and he's not on the team.
Yeah, well,
That's why.
or we don't think he'll be on the team. They obviously haven't announced the team yet, but
Oh,
he's not on the rador, right?
Yeah.
We could safely say that. So, yeah, absolutely, Kyler Mimamoto, however you want to say
Mimamoto.
that. Mimamoto. Yeah, maybe we don't have to trade him, but then, like you said, we do have to put up with the gaffes to, get the good. Or we could stop considering him a number 1 tier D-man. Because number 1 D-men don't do these things on a
But number
regular
2,
basis.
number, B, C, or D rated D men.
They don't put up the points.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. They don't have a shot. They don't.
Yeah.
They can't quarterback a power play. Absolutely, 100%. We got to give the good with the bad.
Yeah, it just comes with the territory with Bouchard. If you're gonna be stuck on all the defensive gaffes of Evan Bouchard, you're gonna be stressed out for the entire season. All right, but playoffs come, it's a different story.
Hopefully.
Next one from Trent Wilhock. I don't know if there's any relation to the Wilhock beef jerky family, but great beef jerky. O'Connor ties it and then blows it.
Let's go others. Well, look, Connor. No one's gonna mistake Connor McDavid for sulky nominee anytime soon. Let's call a spade a spade. As much as we all love Connor McDavid and the brilliance he shows us on the ice offensively every night, he isn't the greatest defensive. Like, let's just call it how it is. Should he have picked up Tuck? Absolutely, he should have. I mean, he's the closest guy to him. That's his. I think that was his man. But even if you want to say that this should have been Bouchard's man, you should at least had an eye out on your back can't be completely to the play, and it's easy for us to sit up here and say it. But yeah, give him credit for at least taking over the third period and tying it.
Yes, 100%. 100%. They would have not have gotten there without him. Next one from Kane is the GOAT. That's a cool name. McDavid, buzzer beater. The refs can't hold us back. Connor heard the McKinnon chatter over time. Baby! I believe this is a rage tweet in the moment of when he tied the game.
Oh, okay.
With the awesome Vince Carter retirement of the jersey gif added to it. So this one is not Oilers related, but I had to show it because it's so damn cute. And obviously we are Raptors fans as well.
Speak for yourself, but go ahead.
I am a huge Raptors fan. Sorry, Wayner,
No,
but
it's all good.
who's your team?
I don't have a basketball.
Exactly. So
Yeah. I don't have a
by
basketball
default, as a Canadian, you have to like the Raptors.
No, I don't.
All right. This one is from TSN. Check out this guy dancing to the music here. Here he notices he's on camera. Watch the moves here. Oh yeah. Fist bump and
It's coming. It's coming.
let's go.
Everyone's watching. What are you going to do? Sway it. Oh, got the hands clapping. Get on you, buddy.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Next one from Ryder. Get all the way to the top of the mountain and your binding breaks. Yeah, that was a historic comeback. Yeah, well said. Next one from Gina. Happy Connor is everything to me. He's been looking pretty sad lately, Wayne.
Well, I mean,
He looks out of it, pissed off, sad.
how would you feel if you made it to the Stanley Cup Finals 2 years in a row?
But
and
still,
lost,
okay,
you
it's
know?
a new season. Like,
Yeah,
this is the first
tough to
time you
get
see
over.
him happy.
it's tough to get.
And you're like, oh my God, he's happy. That's awesome. Things are going to get better.
Yeah.
You know, and then right away they lose in overtime.
Oh, hey, look.
Just
I mean,
unreal.
it's been the other way around for a lot of overtimes. Usually we're on the other side of that.
How about before the overtime goal?
Yeah.
Do you remember this goal?
Yeah.
Just to make
Just
it.
get out of my way.
What a goal. Only McDavid can do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Just look at that.
Look,
Look
how
at the
did-
edges. The edges, man. In the sky.
Unbelievable. Look at this. Yeah. Good one, Lion. You're going to save that lots. All right. Next one from Taco Bella.
Hey, great.
The Edmonton
handle.
Oilers will never make it easy, but it sure won't be boring.
Absolutely not. Yeah. You
She's
gotta
got a point.
give him credit for that. Yeah.
She's got a point. But we are like, we can't handle any more stress. So as a fan base, we can't handle the stress anymore. Next one from Vasily Billy at Keg Sports. Ooh, the fair weather fans are back. Next 10 seconds in OT, give McDry the puck once, they win it, and you would be leading a parade of love. It was close in OT. So, I don't know, she's kind of taking shots at...
The fans that are criticizing
Yeah,
us for losing in
yeah,
overtime.
yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, when we're doing good, fans come out. When we're doing bad, we're all upset. So,
okay.
that's
Fair
kind of
weather
where that
fans.
one went.
Fair weather fans.
Yes. Next one from RCR Dad. Just zero intensity from the Oilers. Draisaitl is a giveaway machine tonight. Boosh is booshing. So hard to watch. RCR Dad is
Booshing is a great way to put it, for
is
sure.
obviously upset. Next one from Getz at Getzian Sports. Our first game of the season got a deal we couldn't resist.
Nice.
And that's
Nice.
what it's all about. And this is why I get so mad when the Oilers get shut out on home ice.
Well, thank God we had that third period.
You know, exactly.
Otherwise, what would you have witnessed?
Like, to go there, spend, even if you got a good deal, you're spending at least $200 on other stuff and parking and concessions, and that's before you go into the gift shop or the the jersey shop. So, I mean, yeah, but obviously an awesome picture there, and another future Oiler fan there for life. So awesome there. And next one from Let's Go Oilers, #MVP Connor McDavid. A lot of people are talking about McDavid McKinnon this year, and it's not even a race. What do you think?
There is no, I'm sorry if we're talking non-biasly.
Who's the MVP so far after 3
McKinnon.
games?
It's
McKinnon?
absolutely Nathan McKinnon. Now, if we want to get, sometimes they say, who's the most valuable to your team. I don't like that. Who's the best player in the league? The best player in the league this year so far is Nathan McKinnon. It's not even a question.
All
so
right.
what are we?
Well, we're definitely not as biased as people think.
Oh,
here.
I'm not going to tell you McDavid deserves it over McKinnon's having a better year. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So it's okay. It's okay. David doesn't have to be number one every year.
The season is young, buddy.
Of course, I'm not saying. Hey, there's lots of time.
Don't count out my Connor, man.
I'm not.
I put this one specifically for you because we were watching the game yesterday, and you were so like, wow.
That celebration.
So
I know.
This one's from Connor Hurley. Don't show this to an Oiler fan, but I mean, what happened right before this, Wayne?
So, for those that didn't watch the whole game and maybe just watch the highlights, they probably wouldn't show. There was a goal called black before this that Thompson scored, just minutes before this. So then they called it back. I thought it should have counted. It was a stupid reason. Whatever they say it was. Why was it called back?
Glove hand pass or whatever.
Yeah, they said it was. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, Thompson scored. They took it away. It was kind of a iffy call. He scores right after that and tells the refs, "Hey, that's a good goal."
Yeah.
With that celebration, I absolutely loved it. Tage Thompson is one of my favorite players in the league, though. So that's a fantastic. I love that celebration. It sucks that it happened against us, but what a fantastic way.
You want Quinn Hughes? I want this guy.
Oh, I'll take them both.
I'll take Tage Thompson.
Listen, I'm not saying. Yeah, okay. We don't have time to get into it. Go ahead.
All right. Next one from Chester Taylor. Man, what happened to Evan Bouchard there?
Like the previous tweeter / Xer said a few comments ago, Bush was booshing. That's what happened there.
This comes with
it's just happening this year. It's more than ever. Isn't it happening more than any other year this
year? Feel like everything
is he nervous because of the Olympics? Yeah. What is it?
I just think that everything is magnified this year.
I think he's almost trying too hard. He's nervous.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Next one, maybe it's the new contract. I don't know. Next one from Denny Sawchuk. Buffalo can skate and Oilers struggle against speed. And yeah, they do struggle.
Is that our issue with the Sabres?
Because I just think they have bad luck against the Buffalo Sabres. That's my
thing. You're going to chalk it up to luck?
I'm going to chalk it up to luck. It's
just always luck? Bad luck?
Well, if you look since we've got Connor McDavid, and don't you remember, basically Buffalo should have gotten the first overall pick.
Yeah.
They had more balls in the machine than we did.
Yeah.
But we won the Connor McDavid sweepstakes.
Yeah.
And
they had to settle for Jack Eichel.
They settled for Jack Eichel. So, I mean...
Quote, unquote.
I just think it's... I don't know. What? I just think it's the hockey gods, man.
Oh, God.
It's the hockey gods.
No, I think it's closer.
But, I mean, if it came down to a
Buffalo
7-game series, we're taking a 7-game playoff series. We're gonna obviously
we need Buffalo to make the playoffs first for that. But Oilers fans,
shots fire. Next one from Mark, the line blender. Oilers fans, after every play, no matter what happens, we got to play the sound on this.
Fucking Bouchard.
Oh my God!
Poor
Do
Bouch
we get stressed out?
Oh, there's the stress
It's
level.
not because he said Bouchard. It's just funny because I know so many people, and so do you, that when something goes wrong, they're just like, oh, exactly like that.
And you're going outside in
Yeah.
minus 20 weather, just because you need that. You're smoking.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you just have to have one.
That's just hilarious.
The stress is too much.
This one from Visually Better. Oilers fans in the third period. Yeah, the first 2 periods were so boring.
Yeah.
Next one from Tyler DT. Man, only could the Oilers do all that, then Bouchard gives it away again on a clean face-off win. Just a brutal effing game by him. Yeah, they did win that face-off, by the way, and he just
And then,
couldn't get the
that's
puck.
it. Don't
Yeah.
get the puck back, and it's over.
Next one from Morgan Leidler. Oilers losing 3-0 to a team that got walked by the 29th overall Flames last night, 7-4, is so on brand for them.
Part of the roller coaster, Morgan. Absolutely. Welcome aboard.
Here's one from Brad Slater. The Oilers need to add some new sponsors to benefit the fans. Anytime a visiting team scores 4 or more, free Big Macs for everyone. Anytime the Oilers are shut out at home, free cheese donaire for everyone from Swiss. And you know what? Honestly, they got to do something like this. Like, this is not a ridiculous thing from Brad Slater. This kind of stuff happens in the States all the time.
Yeah.
Depending on the score, depending on how bad the home team loses. And honestly, with the prices that the Oilers are charging, if you get shut out on home ice with 18,500 strong there,
You should at least-
you better be giving away some damn donaires. That's all I'm going to say.
All right.
All right?
Let's pitch it. Okay.
You wanna
go
read
ahead.
this one?
Jesse Corville Lynch. All we'll hear tonight is that Evan Bouchard cost the Oilers this game. His first bad game in a long time, a massive part of the comeback, but a rough game for him. He was not the sole issue tonight, but he'll face the brunt of the blame onto the Red Wings. Possibly right, Jesse, but it's just because they're so egregious. It's just they stand out so much. Hockey's a game of mistakes. I mean, there'd be 0-0 games all the time if it wasn't for mistakes all over the ice. You could point out mistakes anywhere, but his just, especially this year, just are so glaring, you know? Like, but
Evan Bouchard.
obviously it's not just him.
What would you like equate Evan Bouchard's mistakes to?
This year,
How big they are?
this year, I mean, it's like,
I'll tell you what it would be for me.
go ahead. Give me an
All right.
analogy that makes sense.
Here's my. It's a geeky, nerdy one.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we all know you
It's
got
the
that.
equivalent to building a Death Star and having a small shaft that you could shoot a damn fucking. What is the bullet called in from the X-wing?
I'm not a nerd.
You can
I
fucking
don't know.
shoot down a shaft and blow the whole damn Death Star up. Okay, that's how huge the mistakes in the design of the Death Star. That's how huge the mistakes that Bouchard makes on the ice. They're gigantic.
Okay.
The whole team collapses from them.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So-
I think I got you.
You know, I don't know. They're massive. They're massive.
And that's the problem. They've
cost us
they
playoff
stand
games
out so
too.
much because they are massive.
They've cost us playoff games too, but fortunately we've battled out of them. Next one from Captain Jack. The day the Oilers ice a goaltender that can make that badly needed clutch save in overtime will be the day they become true contenders. And also Daniel Fika on the goalie front there. Get a goalie. What a terrible goal. So some Oilers fans think Skinner should have saved that last one. Even though Tuck was left all alone. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? I don't think
My thoughts
blame
are
Skinner with-
my
for
thoughts
that.
are, one-on-one, like you said. Tough to make that save, but in general, do I think we need to upgrade our goaltending? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
It's inconsistent.
I agree. I'm not saying, get rid of Skinner, but we need a legit
We
goaltending
need an upgrade. However
Yeah.
you do it, we need an upgrade.
And we're going to leave on a positive note. That game-tying goal by number 97. And Jack Michael's voice was awesome here because, I mean, it sounds like he's about to have a heart attack here. Listen to this.
God forbid.
Listen to this. Listen to this play-by-play.
Nugent Hopkins, Bouchard, Nugent Hopkins, shot, rebound, score! With 1 second left.
It just never gets old listening to him.
We're tied.
Great job, Jack Michaels.
Yes. Nuge, again, Nuge touched on it before. Nuge is having a great season.
Yeah, hey.
Nuge is having
A lot
a
of
great
guys,
season.
a lot of guys are quietly actually having great seasons.
Yeah. So, anyways, we really went past.
We talked
really
a lot
enjoyed
today.
you.
I think it's because we're
I think
we're
it's 'cause
together
we're
in the studio.
Yeah,
Right?
100%. Hey, if you've made it this far into the video, right?
you.
Email us at frozenoilhockey@gmail.com, and the first 3 people to email us at frozenoilhockey@gmail.com with the subject line, "Hey Wayne, I want a shirt." We're gonna get you a t-shirt to you with the Frozen Oil logo.
It's generous.
Yeah, we got a lot of other giveaways that have just piled up, but we haven't done a live stream yet, and everybody's, again, there's a lot of fatigue with Oiler fans, including myself. So yeah, but we'll get back on back on it right away.
We're gonna continue to call it how it is and just talk. We're just
anything else you
talking
want to
all
say?
this.
I mean, we've gone this long.
No,
Is there
just-
anything else you want to say?
Just thanks everybody for watching. It's a pleasure speaking Oilers with you guys.
Okay, and the Oilers play next
Against Detroit.
tomorrow at 7 p.m. We are hosting the Detroit Red Wings, who are playing decent as well. I mean,
that's not an easy game.
it's not an easy game, I'll
Yeah.
say that. So hopefully we can,
need to start on time. That's
Yeah.
what we need to do. Just start on time. Give us a good, consistent effort from the drop of the puck in the first period.
Yeah.
Not the third, the first.
We need a 4-goal first period.
You want 4 goals in the first?
Well, it
That's
happened 2
it.
games ago. Why can't it happen again? It'll
I-
get everybody, nice and rested.
Well, let's hope. Let's hope.
Yeah, I don't know. Against the Jets, we got 4 goals in the first period, so
Yeah.
it was smooth sailing after that. So that's going to do it for today's episode. Look forward to bringing you the next one. Hope you have a great day, evening, whenever you catch this episode. And most importantly,
Go Oilers, go.
Frozen Oil Hockey, the channel you need. Oilers on the ice, unstoppable speed. Chasing the cup, we're gonna succeed. With David leading, we're built to exceed.
Frozen Oil Hockey, Frozen Oil Hockey.